David Corson, Sunday. Woohoo! Well, about 2 o'clock. November 16th, 2025. Got the sun behind me. He's out here playing Paul Bunyan with the weeds and trying to, here, I'll show you. Did this yesterday. This was 20 bales. Putting some mulch in there. Got to get some bags there. And then, anyway, my HOA. There's only 50 homes in here. And they're all basically the same. Everybody's got mulch or pine straw, but they send you a note out and says, hey, you got to mulch up for the winter. So I got to get all this done. Of course, the pine straw guy was closed today, so I'll go pick it up tomorrow. I'll get about, I don't know, 10, 15 bales here. I've already put the little berm, and I've cleaned out all the pine cones yesterday and broken branches, and I'm leaving it. That's the way I'm leaving it until the spring. And I think I'm going to plant a couple of trees. 1, 2, 3. Just put some flowers, make it a little nicer. But nothing's going on here. The grass is dormant. Shoot, everybody's done watering it. And this is about 60 acres of woods and nature behind me. And I kind of ran out of pine straw, so I'm probably just going to even it out to the fence. Bring it down in here. Make it look nice. Everybody sees it. We put our Christmas lights on last night. And everybody goes up and down. We're like right in the middle. And we got one of the cooler lots because I got this little natural bowl that we built. And our pool's going to go back there. Anyway, that's what's that. So today, project this morning, that's why I'm sweating. I'm just finishing up. I'm going to go jump in the shower and catch the second half of the Falcons-Panthers game. Get some things done on my computer while I'm sitting there, multitasking. Just hanging out. Oh, I got to get that branch. That can't hang there. But this is a 3 feet buffer. I want to keep this open. And through the summer, it had all grown back. So I tore all this out and got rid of it. This thing, whoever was here, I don't know, they stuck that in there, and this tree is still alive. There are leaves. I hate to cut it down, but well, it's like, leave all that stuff up there. I'm like, some of those stuff will keep up. Some of that stuff is like, they're weeds, okay? I mean, I was cutting like huge stalks to get rid of that stuff. But anyway, that's what I was doing. Now I'm gonna go take a shower, hydrate, put some protein in me, and get ready for the second half. DU beat CC last night, so we're 2-0 in the Golden Pan. We won one more game. They play at the end of the season, rivalry game again. One in Denver, one in CC. We win one of those games, it's over. So we get the Golden Pan again. It is a serious rivalry. Although I must say, someone just emailed me, and he's from Philadelphia, but he lives out in Phoenix, and I told him the other day, I said, hey, ASU, they're part of the NCHC right now. They've got a good team. They got they got a brand new stadium. And, ASU, they spent a ton of money on the athletic program. Anyway, hey, if you were a hockey player, wouldn't you play where it's freaking warm all year? So, anyway, but they're in our league, and they hate each other. So next weekend they're playing. I think we beat them. Both nights we swept them. So now we're going to play them again. In league play. So, but that's a really good rivalry game, man. They hate each other. They're very chippy. So, but no, swept CC, and Georgia won, beat Texas, and then you got the Falcons. And I don't know what I'm doing the rest of the day. I got some other things I got to get done, and but all in all, oh my God, I've got like the busiest week ahead ever. I got a reception on December 2nd, and I got Thanksgiving the following week. And you really got to get done everything this week. So if you want to be on your game and accomplish a lot, Monday through Friday, if that's what your work week is, then you got to concentrate and focus, man. And it's just so important. Time management this week. Because the next week, Monday, Tuesday, maybe, Wednesday, it's over. And then the following week, I'm going on the road for a week, the 2nd to the 7th, doing my reception, hanging out with my mom. Then I'm coming back. I got about 2 weeks to do stuff because you get into the Christmas week. Some people take off Christmas. Some people take off 2 weeks. Some people shut down for New Year's week. It's crazy. And it also depends on where New Year's is. I don't even know where it is. But I'm trying to catch up because I know on December 31st, I'm taping all my 2025 boxes up. I'm going to have all my accounting done. I know what my budget's going to be for next year. I know where everything's going to be. Also, on January 1st, rock and roll, I'm ready to go. It's going to be an amazing year, 2026. It just is, So, in any event. So, here's what I'm thinking. My word of the day. for Sunday, November 16th. And that word is axis. Yeah. You know what your axis is? Your axis is kind of your tangent, the direction that you're going on, what you want to. I'm going to walk down here just to make sure I got all these weeds. I'm going to have to catch this one right down there. You're going when I get back. But you know, if you have a positive axis and in the direction that you're going, you're moving forward first of all. But you have the right axis in the right direction, and you're just kind of staying on that that line, that direction, moving forward. It's really, really important, because if you have a negative axis, you're going down the wrong road. You pick the wrong, it's a bummer, and it's a learning experience. Remember, you win or you learn. You never lose. But as far as axis goes, it's really, really important. Business, athletics, personal life, communication, maintaining your body, all of this stuff. It's so important. Axis. Just like back here. It's like 60 acres. And it's 5th generation. And the parents have a 10-year contract. After 10 years, they're going to sell it to their kids. And you know what their kids are going to do? They're going to sell it, and they're going to put a bunch of junk homes up here. Instead of putting some beautiful homes and have a dock down there and all this stuff. Maybe the parents will put another 10-year on. I don't know. But be interested to see what happens. It's beautiful back here right now. I'm going to enjoy it while I can. So, yeah, this road, there's a gravel road, goes all the way down to the lake. And they've got 3 cabins. They're really cool people. There was a telephone pole that was on their land. It must have been there so long. I saw them back here one day when I was building. I said, "Hey, you own that land?" They said, "Yeah." I said, you using that telephone pole?" They said, "No." I said, "It's really ugly. I don't want to look at it. I'm finishing my house. Can I have my grader go over there and pull it off?" "Hell yeah. Get that telephone pole off my property. We love you. Thank you very much." And he went on his way. Never saw him again, but that's what I did. So we got the telephone pole. Yep. And it was like sideways. I didn't even know it was there until I cleared the land. And I was on here, back here, clearing the land and all this. But look at this. Isn't this nice? It was all covered. I wish I would have taken them before, but I cut all this back. And it's nice and clean. And this is still our property. But you want a buffer, in your fence. You don't want to get weeds in here. If you don't clean it up before the winter, they're just there. I'll probably come here before the spring comes out, and I'll just chop all of this down, just so it's nice and neat, and get it together. But look here, I'm on an axis. Like today, I'm doing my project. I'm on the right keel. I was psyched. I knew I was going to do it today. I went to the pine straw guy. He was closed. I was bummed, because I really would like to finish that today, but I'll do it after work. All week. It's going to be nice, and we'll get it done. I got to plant a couple of plants right now. I got one in the front. I'm going to relocate, plant the other one that she wants, and then there was a dead one up front, and I got to replace that. And then I'm going to take a shower. I'm going to eat. She made me some really cool thing. It was like blueberry pizza. It's freaking unbelievable this morning. I'm going to go chow that for lunch. I think we got some chili in there. I don't know, maybe we'll go to the store. I have no idea. Got to finish the Falcons game. But I got a lot of stuff to do. I just want to get ready, man. So when I get in bed, I want to be ready, because every day I just want to lay in bed. I'm unplugging. I'm not worrying about anything. There's nothing I can do about it until I wake up. I just want to get my 6 hours, six and a half hours. That's my axis. So that's my word of the day. If you're an athlete, you got to have a positive axis. You want to keep your grades up. You want to watch tape. You want to watch as many of the best players as possible. See how they're great, what they do. Listen to them, and emulate. Have someone that you really, really like the way that they play. And hopefully he has first class and professionalism with a little chip on his shoulder. There's nothing wrong with playing with a little chip. I like it. So, but if you do all those things, and then you give your body rest, you feed it right, and ice the bumps and bruises, and your teammates buy into the vision and all that, and the same axis that you're on, because you're one of them. There's about 4 or 5 of you guys that are carrying the team. I had this. I was the varsity offensive coordinator for this Catholic school called Pinecrest Academy. Anyway, I had 10 seniors on my senior team, and the coach was my goalie on my men's team. And he said, "Dave, come over here and run the offense, man. Let's put the rock in the net." We got 10 seniors, man, and some good guys to back them up. But man, if we're gonna make the playoffs, this is they've never done it. We'll get a plaque on the football stadium scoreboard. So sure enough, we made the playoffs, first time ever. It was unbelievable. We knocked off St. Pius. We knocked off a couple good teams, and a couple good teams we should have beat. We let off the hook. And then we went up against, I think, Marist, top prep school, private school here locally. And they just left their A game on the field. Their axis wasn't there, and they didn't get it done. But, the sign's there, and, But let me tell you, that year, man, I had my axis, it was like all about execution. You'll play as you practice, statistics, the numbers game, keep your cool, composure, don't do anything stupid, and, get it done. You guys are good. You guys could go a long way. I mean, we had some really good players. We had a good goalie, and anyway, they were all seniors. They all went on and played in college, and they loved it, man. I told them some crazy freaking stories. And my coach, the coach, Coach Steve, he was an awesome goalie, man. He's up from upstate New York football. He was got a national ring. He was a coach on the University of Tennessee football team the year they won the national championship. And anyway, man, he was character. I'm Facebook friend. Hey, Steve, if you're out there, man, love you, man. You're the best. So anyway, but you got to have the right access as an athlete. If you do that, oh my God, you're gonna have so much fun on the ice or whatever you're playing. But doesn't this look nice? This looks really nice. I did a good job. I'm really, really psyched. I'm telling you, man, everything that I do, I want to do nice. I want to do it to the best of my ability. I mean, look, I could have done a little cleaner, but I know I'm going to come back here in about four months, probably end of February. I'll start cleaning this up. I'm going to make it real nice. The pool's going to look really good back there. I'm going to start it in March. Got to make some money because I want to pay cash for it, but that's where it's going to go. We're going to pull it out a little too, a few more feet. That's where it's going to go. And we're going to put the Bobcat right down here. I'm clearing it for the Bobcat because I've got a couple of posts up there that I screwed in, and we're going to do on them. And he's going to put some planks down, and we're just going to roll it right up there, dig a little pile, and take it off. Yep. Order the equipment, and then the biggest thing is this stuff called shotcrete or gunite. They shoot it. It's like getting concrete, but they have these guys. They come out and they shoot it at the wall, and then they come in and shape it, and it's an art. Anyway, that's what I've been doing. And I've got a guy digging the pool, and then I got a guy that's going to come out and show me how to do the gunite. I'm going to do it, and I'm going to cover it in the magazine. Yeah, and I'm going to put it on my wife's. Use it as a hey, you want to see what I did? Come check out my pool. First pool I ever did, and it's going to look freaking beautiful. And hey, first house, pretty good. Oh, it looks beautiful. We got our Christmas lights on last night. Oh, looks beautiful. My wife was like, yeah, I wanted to make them permanent, but this way we turn them and stuff. But everybody's got them in here. The guy who put them up, there's 52 homes in here. He does like every one. It's awesome. He's a landscaper, but he keeps a screw dude, and he just puts up lights during the winter. My brother-in-law up in Long Island, man, he's been doing it for 40 years. It's unbelievable. God, you want a side hustle? Go hang some Christmas lights. Go put up some holiday stuff on the houses. Hey, let me tell you, he was way up there on top of he was way up there. Roof harness, the whole bit. I asked him if he had his insurance. I'm like, two guys. He was out here all afternoon, man. It looked beautiful, though. So, but this is, we're going to keep it all clean because I got to get the Bobcat. I'll probably take out this tree. I'm going to get rid of all this stuff. My wife, I just went in, she said, oh, it's not clear. I'm like, oh, it's all weeds. You don't want that stuff up there. It's pretty, but it's disgusting. So, anyway, but axis. Yeah, when I build that pool, man, my axis is going to be totally get her done on positive A. I can't wait to get that thing done. 4 to 6 weeks. That's about what it will take me to build that baby. So, but listen. Business, just like personal, it's just like sports. Business is the same as sports. There's a coach, there's assistant coaches, there's trainers, there's all sorts of people that are involved with your, to have a run a team. I don't even care if you're running a rec team, man. I was on the board. I ran 17 teams, 300 kids. I had to hire all the coaches, all that stuff, man. You know what the president does? He signs checks. You know what the VP does? Yeah, I did it all. So, anyway, I get it. But you got to have an axis. I love lacrosse. I was having fun, man. I love telling the parents, hey, my kid's not playing on the team. So he's gone. My gig is I just want to win games. And you watch this team. You give me this team for the fall or for the spring or the summer, whatever it was, and You take a video of them, and then you take a video of them at the end. You tell me if I'm not a good coach. And let me tell you, I have this wall in my media room. My wife gave me one wall. So I've got my 2 DU jerseys that I want to put up. I've got another Thrashers one, but whatever. I don't get to stay in the closet. Anyway, but I got my DU jerseys. Anyway, she gave me a wall. So I'm going to put I had a man cave in my old house, the one we had 17 years ago, the trophy house. This is my trophy house, by the way, but the other one was really nice. Anyway, I had them all over my office. I'm going to put some cool stuff up there. And it's just going to be a big collage of just my life. It's my only wall in the house. She gave it to me. I was psyched. So I asked for it. She said, okay, I have to help you do it. I said, yeah, but I want everything up there. I don't want any space. I want it just nice and collagey. So anyway, so axis. God, I'm going on all different types of axes today. That's what's so exciting in life. Life has so many different ways that you can apply that axis. But getting back to business, axis. You got to you got to get market share. You got to sell products. You got to sell services. That's how you make money. Your team, you need people to help you. You got to scale your business. You need people to replace. You need always be looking for people that can replace you. And they offer something too. Everybody has the same vision. They're on the same plan. Hey, man, you're going to get more wins than learns on the board. Never losses. Losses is not in our verbiage. Nope. W's or L's. That's the most important. And if you do everything, everybody's on the same plan and everything else, hey, you probably get more WLs. Play the statistics games. I'm telling you, the numbers games, man, it's numbers. Mathematics has been around for billions of years. So, relationships, you got to communicate. Got to be, you got to have an awesome axis of communication, being flexible, negotiable, knowing how to speak with the least amount of words to get your point across so they understand completely what you're trying to get across. If you do that, you'll have a bunch of WLs. And it's not just your people you talk to personally, your wife, your spouse, your kids. It's just people you connect with. You talk to someone on the phone, or you're doing it with a chat bot, or you're on a Zoom call, or you're sending an email. Emails can be read 1,000 different ways. That's why you have to be so careful about, sending stuff. If you don't want to send something, don't. Rewrite it. Throw it in chat. Do whatever. But, because you can't get that stuff back. That's just like when you communicate. You're going to say something wrong, have a sock ready and stick it in your mouth. Because you can't get that stuff back. And it sucks. So, but listen, having an off an axis in relationships, and relationships all about communication. Okay? It's your responsibility to make them positive. There's a negative. If you start the day positive, have a positive midday and a positive end day, and then if you're going into the night and going to bed with a positive thought, most likely your following day is going to be positive. And you're going to have good memories of that. And if you recorded something, you're going to go back and say, that was a freaking awesome day, man. I want this one to be just as awesome. And I'll tell you, I'm greedy with my time because I only have so much time left. So I want all my days to be freaking awesome. Okay? And even if they start out crappy, which sometimes they will, because I'm a realist, I'm going to do my best to make it happy. So, yeah. Axis. The axis of positivity. Axis of getting it done. Axis of, being sensible. Composed. You've got, head held high. I've earned it. I worked my ass off. I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of my team. I'm proud of my company. Oh, I got some big buck rolling through here. So, we've got a family. Buck, a mom, and a doe. And we put a bunch of pumpkins back there. They're going to chow them. But they come right up here to the fence, and they ate all my wife's flowers. She's furious. She ate like 3 trays and a couple of pots. Oh, man. We're all the way down to the mud, into the soil. So, but axis. Yeah. And listen, you gotta have a great relationship, axis-wise, with your body. Your body busts its ass all day. My body's been working all day. I'm sweating. It feels great here in the breeze. But you know what? If you don't give your body 6 to 8 hours, oh my God, I felt great this morning. You know what? I slept until about 7:30, 8. I got up. My wife brought me in some blueberries because we have dogs. We get up early. Anyway, normally around 5 I get up every day. But this morning, we didn't go to bed till 2:30. We were laughing and talking and just both playing on our phones and our computer, my laptop. Finally, we went to bed. So I got up, but I got up, went, Pine Straw guy came back. Okay, I'll get this done. I've been at it for a couple of hours, and I was like, I'll catch the second half of the Panthers and Falcons, see if they can win. and then just play on my computer, and then get some other stuff done, and then enjoy my Sunday night with my wife, get my shit together, excuse my French, and have just an unbelievable week this week, and so should you. But you gotta have the right axis. I have an axis, man. I want to get it done tomorrow, Monday. Remember, Monday's a wind-up day. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, get her done. Friday, wind down strong with momentum and go into the weekend, man. And then you got a couple of days after. That's, that's it, man. Thanksgiving week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, over. So listen, from the heart, take it to the bank, put it in your knowledge vault, use it for whenever you need it. And listen, if get the diary app, get the vlog app, put it on here, and you'll have about 50 days of data if you do one a day. Use my word and apply it. And if you do it day in and day out and don't miss a day, you'll first of all, you'll get addicted, but you'll be amazed. Your life will change. You can do it in 2 months. Listen, I'm coming on the end of 2 years where I've done these videos. Last year was positive thought. This year's I'm doing my positive word. Next year I know what I'm going to do. I do a TGIF. I do a ton of stuff on there. Here's the gig, because I believe in it. I have fun, man. I'm just yakking. But you know what? Everybody should have these positive thoughts, man. Positivity. I don't want any part of negativity. So, but if you have positive thoughts, you can get positive things done. Think big. Why think small? Think big. Just as easy to sell a $10 item as 100 or 1,000 or 10,000 or 100,000. Why not sell the 100,000? You're going to put the same effort in. Okay, why not win the game? Hey, one game or winning by 15, you're still going to put the same effort in. So, anyway, that's my gig. So listen, I appreciate y'all. Be safe. Have a great rest of your Sunday afternoon. Head on a swivel. Know your surroundings. Like I'm looking for snakes, foxes, and anything that's going to come at me. Who knows? More snakes than anything. Or, freaking rats, squirrels. Can't see them in the brush. But listen, head on a swivel. Know your surroundings and take action. You'll be amazed at what you can do. Axis. Get her done. Axis. Get her done. I'll see you tomorrow.